Hi there. Today is special because I am opening one of the vinyl records. Let's unbox this. Whew. I am unboxing these in real time with you guys. I myself don't know what condition they're gonna be in. This is the first time I am seeing the samples, so I don't even know if there's gonna be printing errors. We spotted one already, a small one on one of the CDs. They look like they're packed very well. I was noticing that these edges were a little bent, but it doesn't affect where the records start. I do like all of the packaging I'm seeing so far. I'm gonna do this very carefully. Don't try that at home. Probably not. You have scissors and just be careful, probably. Sorry, I'm nervous. Oh my God, I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so excited. Okay. Wow. Okay. Wow, this is so exciting. This is it. This is my new compilation. My favorite favorites over the years, over 15, 20 years of making music. A boy can dream. That's my motto for the album. So this is the first time I'm seeing one of the vinyls. This is 12 by 12 and the printing is perfect. It's detail perfect. Yeah, I'm really happy about that. And then on the spine, you can see Chad Siwik, Dream Boy. This is my new release. It's a 2025 collection. In my opinion, my best work. It's in chronological order, starting with a few songs from the first album, learning how to produce music and working with a lot of really talented producers. And then these songs I sort of started to make between that period and moving to LA. These are from the Dark EP. And then we have a song from an EP called The Nightmare. The second side are all songs from 2021 to 2022, 3. It's 2 tracks from my latest album and then the 3 best remixes, which I think turned out incredibly. So a boy can dream, meaning, why not? I think when I started doing this on my own, it was more controversial because it wasn't as easily understood that music was an area where you could follow your dreams, whether you became famous or not, or maybe even that you could pursue music without the end goal of just solely becoming famous. I think that's changed a lot now. There's a lot more independent musicians that don't necessarily feel like their lives are gonna end if they don't become famous. And of course, I've pursued a lot of other things, but music is one of my biggest passions. I'll never forget going to my first concert in the 3rd grade to see Paula Abdul. I think she and Madonna really shaped me, but then in middle school and high school, I started getting into Fiona Apple, Alanis Morissette, Tori Amos, and then of course Kate Bush. And I think between Paula Abdul and Madonna as a kid, and then Kate Bush, Bjork, as a teenager and in my 20s, that's what really shaped my sound, which I think is unique because you may have noticed that those are all female artists. Of course, I had male influences as well, but I really love female vocalists. I just like listening to that. Let's get into it. It is really surreal after making music for such a long period of time to see it come to life in this way. I collect vinyl records. I have probably almost 400 vinyl records, maybe more. And to see myself on a vinyl record, I wouldn't say that was always like a dream or an end goal, that exact thing, but I mean, it's wonderful. I mean, it feels great. It does feel like a dream come true. It's a wonderful achievement. I collect vinyl. I collect a lot of vinyl, and I'll just say that the manufacturing on this is really, really good. The jacket feels just like any other vinyl record jacket. And we could take a look at the back. I am going to do what I do with all of my vinyl records. I guess I should extend it to my own, which is to put them in a sleeve. Usually the first thing I do when I get a vinyl record and I open it is I put it in a poly sleeve to protect the artwork and prevent fingerprints and all that good stuff. So let's get into it. Wow, people, if you know that meme. This is so exciting. So this is the inner sleeve. That's me as a kid, and then me in full pop star mode once I got, right before I moved to LA. And this is the art from my 2021 release, Chad Siwik, but I've extended it to give that behind the scenes feel. And you can see here some more details of the image. And I have an inscription here that reads, "It's been 25 years since I wrote and recorded my first song at a local studio in my hometown, and now I'm taking a look back with my first compilation of songs. Here's to the experimentation, growth, and introspection I made them with. A boy can dream. XO Chad." The gradient with the X. So let's take a look at the actual record. Wow, it is so cool to see. Side A here. Side A is all 2010 to 2018. I had a few projects before that. I did a demo, and then I did an album on my own. There are physical copies of that early album out, but it's hard to find. Side B. Oh, so this is my latest work, which of course I'm most proud of. I think most artists do that. They're more proud of their more recent work because you learn from each project and hopefully get closer to what you're trying to achieve with each project, or closer to something you can be proud of just in terms of quality and being able to express what you want to say. These are the samples that are sent to me from the company, so I will be hearing it the same time you do for the very first time.